Somebody wake up Sloan Bella because Sloan Bella predicted this. I want to say last year about the fall of JayZ, and now we're witnessing this in real time. So, can somebody wake her up for an update and what she thinks is going to be happening?
We are going to start seeing through the veil when it comes to JayZ, and within 3 years, public favor is removed. Now, he's not the first one to go down behind P. Diddy, but he's a close second. So it's a combination that's coming after him. And when they take him down, they're going to take Beyonce down behind him. And it's going to start crumbling. Okay, so it's the next 3 years. Now, this person is alive currently, and this is the energy around the circumstances. Now, I will tell you right off the bat, immediately, I pick up the year 2036. Now, that's, what is that, 12 years from now? So 2036 is a key playing time for the ending of this person's reign of power. Systematically following through until that time frame, but completely eradicated at that time. So the energy of this person's empire is slowly collapsing. Now, when you look at a person's empire or what they produce or what they create, that extends to family members and everybody down the line, okay? So systematically, which is really interesting because what I get is this particular person who has acquired, probably was the first hip hop billionaire in 2019, so they say, has acquired so much wealth and power over the masses, along with his very famous wife.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up.
Family, we are back. We got something to discuss today. I read the comments. Shout out to the comment section. Real talk. Y'all keep the channel going. But because I read the comments, somebody told me to tap in with Sloan Bella. Y'all know I'm skeptic of certain things. But this right here, you can't deny it. You cannot deny it. She called it. And here it is, 2027. Jeez. Anyways, it's 2027, 2026. I think she predicted 2027 or something like that. Either way it goes, we're here in this moment of time. We're going to review and react to some clips, y'all. And we're going to see what Sloan Bella's talking about. Why am I so tongue-twisted, tongue-tied? Jeez. Anyways, thanks for being here. If you made it, let me know you made it. If you're rocking, say I'm rocking, I'm here, say something. But let's review and react to these clips. Let's get to the content.
Something with Justin Bieber coming up that's going to drag JayZ down the rabbit hole with him. So we have this connection like this, and it's going to go down, down, down. It's more of a procuring issue rather than like fundamentally hands-on issue. So it's more profiteering than it is hands-on, is how I would word that. So we are headed for the next 3 years, 25, 26, and 27, with the beginning initial stages of the knockdown when it comes to JayZ. He is not next in line, he is second to next in line. Now what I do see 3 years from now, him, his wife, and his kid. I don't know if there's more than one kid. There might be more than one kid. I can't remember with everybody who has kids. But anyway, him, his kid, and his wife, I see them with suitcases. And I literally see them leaving. So their residence will no longer be in the United States. This is what I'm seeing. And this happens by 2027, if not sooner. 2025 through 2027. There are legal troubles for JayZ that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually think, which would be P. Diddy spilling the beans as he gets dragged into court. No, it's not P. Diddy, it is somebody else. And I'm kind of swinging around to Justin Bieber. Like, I'm looking at the people up there, and I'm kind of torn between Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. But I'm going the Justin Bieber way here because Bieber is involved in this sideways. Okay, so there's a sideways connection to Bieber, which I'm sure they're all in the industry, different forms of expression, but they're all in the industry, so this makes sense to me. Russell Simmons pops up in the conversation, okay, in the conversation. So I have not heard head nor tail of Russell Simmons. He pops right in right now for months. I mean, he went off somewhere and who the hell knows where he went. Those words, that hiding, will come to play in the future months.
I'm going to tell y'all that person I think. Ray Muir, allegedly, or the orange guy, allegedly. We've watched this dude run from a case for centuries. Or decades. I'm all over the place. Anyways, we watched this dude run from a case that no regular person could run from. If I'm out here planting seeds and one of those seeds happens to grow and that seed's looking for the planter, it's like they're going to go to the courts. Then the courts are going to find me. And I'm going to have to come down and give DNA. And then they're going to go for whatever they go for after that. What is this man trying to avoid? That's going to be one of these things that I think she's speaking of here soon. I think it's going to be that paternity thing. The reason I think he's been running from it is because of certain candles on a birthday cake, or not enough candles on a birthday cake. Then you got to think about the finances. Can I see that family leaving? Facts. I can see him leaving. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Look at how Russell snuck to Bali. Look up why he went to Bali. Look up why he left in the first place. JayZ has lied in our faces about certain friendships and affiliations and things like that, as if we hadn't seen the photos and the videos of him and this other dude looking really comfortable. Then we got the Steen Stein, the Harv dude. We seen Jay with him looking like a little pet. I feel like bro got some things in his closet. I really do. I don't think certain precautions would be taken to be proactive. I think bro's under pressure. That's really what I think. Anyways, let's continue.
We're going to see conversation from Russell Simmons. It's either behind the scenes, it's something that is going to bring about a change in how the public looks at JayZ. There's like all kinds of things going on. He has a target directed at him because people want him found out. Beyonce does as well. This is what they're doing. Changing the candle wax, upping the game, upping the ante. The energy is very, very odd, but this is what I feel. So it's 3 years, and then in the year 2036, it no longer exists. We're in a long line of circumstances happening right now with a takedown, and it's just waiting for them to be taken down, and they've been promised otherwise. They have been promised otherwise. They, JayZ, Beyonce, all of the other ones I mentioned, but this is about JayZ, they are in the process. Now, what I am seeing is JayZ's beginning, okay, so the succession of being unraveled in the next 3 years starts with a burglary of something. So JayZ is in the process of having some connection to missing burglarized items, and it's going to come up around him. That's the first marker, and I'm not sure what it is he steals. I don't know if this is a stolen song, a stolen item, a stolen car. I don't know what it is. But it is a burglary of something I have stolen, and now I'm being accused of taking this. And I also feel, forgive me for saying this, I sound really weird, but I also feel that when they sleep at night, they sleep in coffins. So what do I mean by that? They sleep not like you and I, they sleep in a different way, and they don't sleep till we get up. So there's a whole other shift in energy. if you were to get, they're like underground. Maybe that's what I want to say. It's an underground energy that is not observed by most people on this planet. So the behavior is beneath the surface, and that is part of what is going to be their unraveling. It's very weird energy, and I'm all over the place again, but that is going to be the...
Listen, y'all, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what made this dude the dude. I don't know what made this dude the one. Who appointed this guy as the head of hip-hop? How? Imagine if Tupac and Big were still here. We probably wouldn't have a JayZ. When Big and Pac was still here, was anybody talking about Reasonable Doubt? Now, Reasonable Doubt. Why is Reasonable Doubt the most conversed about album of this dude's career? Nothing new, nothing semi-new, nothing fairly old. Reasonable Doubt. That was in the 90s. Come on, man. You gotta make it make sense. This is the same dude that was sharing pineal gland energy with a woman that was painting with red stuff, to a woman that holds the skeletal remains of a bull, or it was something. I don't know if it was real or false, and all of this stuff is allegedly. This is that same dude that wore "Do What Thou Wilt," and people ignored that as if when they did their research they didn't know who Aleister Crowley was. Something they totally didn't even practice. People ignored the song "Lucifer, Son of the Morning." Come on, man. You gotta make it make sense. Fade to black. This dude's about to fade away. I feel like there will be some things that come out. I don't think it'll be as bad as, "Oh boy, take that, take that." I feel like that's where Beyonce saved them, but I feel like their threshold on the game is over, and they know it. I'm damn near tempted to do a Beyonce video and show the 9 people that she kind of bumped out of their positions in a really underhanded way, allegedly. But let me stop yapping. Let's continue.
Ms. Sloan has spoken. She has said JayZ is going to fall in the next 3 years, and he's bringing Beyonce with him. And how it's going to go is JayZ's going to go through. First, Clive is going to get hit, and then Clive to Diddy, and then Diddy to Chris Brown, and then Chris Brown to Justin, and Justin to MC Hammer. I don't know how MC Hammer got in this damn thing. But Ms. Sloan also stated that Beyonce is the person that also wants him to be outed. She says she is tired of him, and she's going to bring his career down. And that's one of the reasons she thinks that everybody's thinking about the divorce part. He's also being tied to R. Kelly for ex-trafficking and money laundering. That's what she said. And remember, early 2000s, they did 2 albums together. So, I don't know. This is weird because every time she predicts something or she says something, it kind of comes into fruition. And y'all know Jaguar Wright has always said that something was wrong with JayZ. She said JayZ was just sneakier. JayZ was quieter. JayZ was more calculated than Diddy. JayZ is not a flamboyant man in the sense of flashing his money or his power. He's very quiet and in the back. So, we will see what happens in the next 3 years.
All right, now, it was 2 names in that clip that I didn't agree with. One was Chris Brown and one was MC Hammer. Allegedly, they say MC Hammer has nothing to take. And my opinion on Chris, I feel like he went through the worst he could go through early in his career, because that's the thing that hasn't stopped holding him back from a lot of things, and that's so crazy. This dude, y'all, went through something as a mid-teen that's affecting him to this day. Now, think about our climate of music that we like. Think about certain R&B songs and what they entail, and think about the gangster rap. Think about this and that, all that stuff they talk about. But they're allowed to go to these all-star games to perform or attend, but Chris wasn't. Jay. I feel like Jay was too close to a lot of, I'm not going to even say too close. He was affiliated or seen with too many key figures that had a dark cloud over him. And these key figures are fading away from whatever circumstances, but they're fading away. They're getting dealt with. And I just feel like his time is here. I really do. I feel like Beyonce will stick it out with him. I don't think she'll leave, because I think they both realize that they're better together. I can look at Beyonce, especially the way she was at that basketball game in a trance. I can't. Yeah. Interesting situation though. If you're still here, say I'm still here. Let me know you made it. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let me know your thoughts and all that good stuff. I'm out. Peace.